Serena Williams and Naomi Osaka. This match here, I mean, the Australian Open, it's interesting, isn't it? There was so much drama leading up to the Australian Open, and once it started, the drama continued, and we saw that in spades yesterday.
Yeah, look, I thought Serena yesterday, she was just outplayed. She faced a Naomi Osaka, almost a younger version of herself. I think the next successor in our game to take almost that next mantelpiece from Serena. Serena will always be. She's got a long way to go, Naomi Osaka, don't get me wrong, but she definitely played really well out there yesterday.
Do you reckon we'll see her again out here, Casey, Serena?
I really hope so. I really hope we see her back, Serena. There was no doubt when she was leaving the court. She just took a moment, didn't she? I think we'll see her back next year. I'm just hoping we are. I think it helps that Venus is still playing and we'll see her back.
So what was it all about then? I mean, I spoke to Jim Mercurio last night on the news and he was saying once she did that, that was the giveaway for him. Once she started sort of like gesturing toward her heart. And then in the media conference when Craig Gabriel, I think, was the one that asked the question about her unforced errors or errors in general, and then she just was reduced to tears and walked out.
Well, I think the tears from the press conference, I personally think that they came from the fact that she lost yesterday and she basically was outplayed, and as a competitor that can get emotional, and she was in a semi-final and she was playing so well throughout this tournament. Let's not forget, she was serving well, she was moving better than she ever has before, so there is no doubt that she's put in the work. So I think maybe that's where the tears came from.
I think also, you know, she might be running out of opportunities to try and get that record from Margaret Court and things like that, and I think that maybe hit her, and she thought, yeah, maybe I won't have an opportunity like to get to the semi-final of the Grand Slam again. But here she is, you know, walking off the court. She's such a, I mean, legend, one of if not the greatest ever. So I mean, this little moment though, right there, you're right. It was different. It was a different reaction.
That looks like an exit. An exit, full stop. But anyway, time will tell, of course, and you know, and the emotion of the moment does get to a lot of people in many ways, as you said, Casey. We need to talk about Naomi Osaka.
Yes.
We saw from the get-go, didn't we, from her very first match here at Melbourne Park when she won in, what, 48 minutes or something, I think it might have been, where she sounded a pretty ominous warning then, didn't she?
She did, but let's not forget she was down 2 match points against Muguruza. So I think since that moment, she's actually just freed up. Was amazing against Shea Sue in this match particularly, came out and just was so clear and what she wanted to do, and almost just took the emotion away from then on in. And against Serena, she really outplayed Serena there yesterday.
She was brutal yesterday, wasn't she? No real cheap points, dominated the match. But you're right, when you almost lose and exit a Grand Slam like she did, you get a new lease on life a little bit, because you feel like, oh, I've got a bit of a chance here that I didn't think I was going to get. I'm going to swing freely, and she looks like that, and I think she's going to be very tough to beat in the final.
Well, if anyone's going to have to do it, there can only be one person, and that is Jennifer Brady. How does she prepare for it?
Well, there's no doubt she's going to have some nerves, but if there's ever a time where Jen Brady is ready, it's now. She is mentally amazing. I read a quote this morning. Well, let's take a look at the Amy Does first. They have played 2 previous times, and the most important head-to-head was last year at the US Open in the semi-finals. They played a really tough 3-set match, and both of them have spoke about how that was the match of the year for them. A little bit more time on court for Jen Brady, and let's just look at the winners, 130 for Jen Brady, but a few more off the racket of Naomi Osaka.
OK, let's have a look at the last time they did meet. This was at the US Open in 2020 last year.
It was actually picked by a lot of people that as the match of the year. It was that good of a match, and I think I was actually there that night, and I was really impressed the way that Brady really took it to her, and it's going to be all about how she handles the moment when Saturday night comes around, because obviously first Grand Slam final, but she's so relaxed. Like I saw her before, she's super relaxed. I think she's really proud of the way she's playing. She also did 14 days hard lockdown when she got here to Australia, and you know, everyone was saying how that was going to affect people. Maybe that gave her the freedom to think, oh, you know, I've done it tough, I'm just going to go out there and play my game, and I think she's really proud of what she's done, so it's going to be a cracker night.
Yeah, there's 2 things about Jen Brady that I like. She's one of the nicest players there is on tour, and the second thing is she has not yet made one excuse for having those 14-day lockdowns. She's been just phenomenal, a great player. And she said in her presser, what I wanted to mention was that she said that when she walks out on court, there's never any doubt whether or not she can win a match. And I think when you're going to play a Grand Slam final against Naomi Osaka, that can be really powerful. OK, well, let's have a listen to what she had to say.
Wow, Jen Brady, congratulations. That was just an incredible match. Can you talk us through some of the emotions you are feeling right now, put into words some of the emotions that you're experiencing right now?
I can't feel my legs. My legs are shaking, my heart is racing. I don't have words.
I also can't feel my legs as well. Just thought I'd chuck that in.
I love you, Dylan.
On that note, are we in delay? On that note, Casey, thanks very much for coming along today. And of
No
course, you've got a
problem.
few things to do on court today as well, I would imagine.
Yeah, women's doubles final, so looking forward to that one.
Okay, Dylan, you might as well hang around because...
I'm hanging around. I've got nowhere to go.
No.
That's good.
Yeah, okay. Well, even if we wanted to get rid of you,
I'm
suspecting
here,
we won't.
TJ.
Okay.
That's all good.
All right, joining us up next is Todd Woodbridge. We're going to talk the Joker. It's getting serious now.